my second YouTube video. That was so corny. That was bad.
So corny, but go with it.
What we're going to be doing today is a full face of one brand. So here's a little sneak peek of what you're about to see me do. And in the next clip, you're going to hear what brand I used to make this whole face come together. So, I went to Ulta and I got some goodies from the brand.
Dun da da da!
Let's see if you can guess. I'll show you one thing. MAC. Okay, so I'm taking MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base Visage. Oh god, and I want to be an English teacher. I don't know what this says, but it's the MAC Prep and Prime. So I took about a pump and a half and I'm just gonna put it. So I'm just putting this all over my face. It feels very moisturizing, but it also kind of feels silky at the same time. So I wonder if it's gonna do anything to my pores. So if you like glitter all over your face, definitely go for this, but...
You sure you didn't have glitter on your hands?
Maria, I haven't touched anything today. Not one thing. So now I'm going to take the foundation, I believe it's Studio Fix Fluid in NC15. So what I look for in foundations is full coverage. That's like my main concern because I have a lot to hide. But this said medium to full, so we'll see. A lot of medium to full foundations lean a lot more towards medium rather than full. So I added a little bit more on the areas where I have acne, which is like kind of right here and a little bit on my forehead. So basically everywhere. And I don't love how it looks right now, and it could be because of the primer. It seemed to be a really hydrating primer. But my skin, it looks not its best. Like I see my pores. It looks super shiny, like very shiny. And it's not even covering my acne, which is frustrating because I have applied a lot of it compared to what I do with the Maybelline Super Stay. So if you want full coverage with this, and I don't have severe acne, I have breakouts and some mild acne, but if you want full coverage, I would say this ain't it. So now we're gonna move on to what I'm most excited about, and hopefully this will give me the coverage and the matte that I want to have right now. It's the Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation in NC25. It's 10 numbers higher, so I hope it's the right color than my foundation I chose. Oh, it looks pretty pale. See? So I think what would be best to apply this with is this Morphe M439 brush. It's very dense, like it's not easily movable. What would you call this? Like a round top kabuki brush?
Yeah.
So we're gonna try, should I not do it with that? You're nervous.
It's gonna put a lot of
coverage.
Yes.
That's what I want.
But you want it, so go for it.
Just let a girl live. We'll start down here. I've already loved it. Like, so for the more natural girls, you probably wouldn't love this on top of a foundation already. Yeah. But for girls like me who like to have a really clean base and erase anything that we have, you would probably like this. Okay, so I really like the way this looks. It fully covered my acne. It mattified my face. I do see a little bit of my pores, and that could be because I didn't use a good primer. It could be from the foundation. There's so many different things, but I'm definitely gonna try this powder with a different foundation tomorrow and see how this comes out. So now we're gonna use the bronzer, which is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Give Me Sun. The girl at the MAC counter said that this is like the most popular color, and it's a gorgeous color. So we're gonna take the Give Me Sun Mineralized Skin Finish Natural Powder, and we're gonna use it as a bronzer. Ooh, a lot came off just now. Woo. Gorgeous. That is pretty.
You see it instantly bronzes that face.
It really did. That was like I've been out in the sun. So this is the MAC Mineralized Blush in Sweet Enough. And I've already put a little bit on my cheeks and I'm just adding a drop more, but it is a really beautiful blush shade. So this is one product I've actually had for a really long time. It's Soft and Gentle by MAC, and it's that highlight. It's a really pretty pinkish champagne color. So I got the Art Library from MAC, and I believe I liked it because it was like pretty neutral with some nice glitters. So what I'm gonna start with is this color right here, and it is called Drop the Robe. Drop the Robe. Okay. I'm just gonna throw that. Oh, that had more color than I expected, but I'm just gonna put it all over the lid. It has more of an orangey tone to that. Do you see that?
Yes.
That's so weird. So now I'm gonna take a fluffy brush like this. I think this is from BH Cosmetics. So I'm just taking this color right here, and this is Les Artistes. And then I'm going to do this shade right here, which is Sugar Plum. It's really cute, nice and glittery. Hopefully we don't get too much fallout since we did the face first.
Can you put down that mirror? Because it's like almost creating a
I don't know what you would like me to do makeup without a mirror all day. I'm literally blind. I can't see anything I'm doing. This is great. Stop laughing. So I wanted to just give you an up close look because I didn't feel like you got that enough throughout this video. So this is where I'm at this point. So now I'm going to add Teat to Tint onto my inner lid just to brighten everything up a little bit. I'm going to take this color right here, which is Nude Model, and I'm going to put that on the outer part of my lid. So then what I'm going to do is just get the shade right here, which is a very silvery, sparkly shade. I think I've been telling you the shade names wrong. It says it's called Espresso, but like, wouldn't this be called Espresso? Maybe this one's called Les Artistes. No! Unless it's backwards. I don't know. Just the sparkly glitter color. And I'm gonna use my finger for this. I'm just gonna put it right here. Okay, it did brighten it up a very little bit, but I'm not looking for anything dramatic right now, so I really like that. I'm actually gonna take a brush just to see if it might apply any better with the brush. It looks pretty much the same. It just applies like a nice little, it glistens a little bit. So a nice little glitter to that inner part, but it doesn't have too much color with it. So then in my tear duct area, I'm just gonna take this color right here, which is Sandstone. I'm just gonna put it right here, just to brighten it all up. I actually might just add something to the brow bone a little bit. I did put some highlighter there. So I'm just gonna add some of this to my brow bone. This is the color Sandstone that we just used in the tear duct area. So now I'm gonna take the MAC Eyebrows Styler, and this is in the color Brunette. So this is the MAC Satin Lipstick in the color Twig. I'm not a big lipstick person. Ooh, and I don't like this color, but. And now the last but not least product is the 24-Hour Water Wear Mascara. Indestructible Volume and Curl. There's two things in here.
Oh.
Oh!
What is that?
Cleanse Off Oil. You don't need a cleanse off oil with my skincare routine.
Which
Watch
will be
my
coming
next
soon.
video. Okay, so this is now the full face of MAC. So I have my thoughts all together. I hate the primer. Hate the foundation. It's not full coverage, it's medium, if that. It's very light to medium coverage. It looks streaky in some areas, and it seemed to look a little drier in other areas as well, which I did not like. The primer put glitter all over my skin. Didn't do anything for my pores, so it's just not my favorite. I loved, I can't even find it. I believe this is it. The MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. I love this, and I will continue using this to see how it wears. I do have some smile lines going on, which I usually do. They are a little more exaggerated than with my normal foundation, so if you don't like that, if you don't like that little creasing that it gives me, then this may not be for you, but it really did add the coverage, and it looked really nice on my skin. Didn't make any of my texture stand out more. Mascara looks really nice. It really lengthened my lashes, and it looks pretty. The eyeshadow palette was absolutely gorgeous. All those like glittery shimmer shades really look so nice on the eye. In person, you can really see it. I'm not sure if it's translating onto camera, but it looks really nice. The blush, I loved it. I love the bronzer. Highlight, I don't love highlight, but this is a really, I feel like it looks like wet. Would you say wet? Like, yeah. It's not glittery.
It's like glowy, wet, not like glitter.
Yeah, it's like a very wet look. So if you like a wet look, this highlight in Soft and Gentle is it. The brows look really good. They're not too dark. They filled in nicely. I have no complaints about that. I'm trying to think. The lipstick, not my favorite color. I'm not a big lipstick wearer, but I don't feel like it had a lot of pigment, so that's just my thought. It looks a little patchy in some areas. It's not my favorite, but I really don't wear lipstick, so I really can't judge that. That's my thoughts on MAC. I'm gonna wear this for like a couple hours, and then I'll get back to you and let you know how everything really wore, if the mascara started flaking, if my foundation started creasing more. So I'll just give you an update on that. Okay, so this is me checking in with you. It's been about 3.5 hours, and I need to get this off my face. I am so tired, so I'm done. I'm ready to call it a night. For it being on for only about 3.5 hours, it is oily, like greasy central. It's disgusting, and it's not just the highlighter, it's my whole face is greasy. Besides that, it didn't have any more creasing. It didn't have any crazy creasing around the eyes. It had this one creasing by my smile line, which I get with every foundation, so that's normal. The mascara did transfer a little bit. I have a little black right here, but besides that, not my favorite. So definitely the foundation and primer has got to go. Definitely not mattifying in any way. Mascara I wouldn't use again. The brows look good. It's only been 3.5 hours, so there's really not much that you can say, but it being so oily, I would not recommend the foundation or the primer. Bye guys, thank you so much for watching.